Alright, Shalom. All praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahak HaKadosh. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you Akim and Aqua, also you children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that scout around the four corners of the globe. Also big shout out to you brothers that's doing the work, risking their life and their freedoms to do so, presenting your body as a living sacrifice. Shalom to you. This is your brother Kalak Har coming back at you on another video. And I just want to do a part 2 to He Has the Whole World, or For God So Loved the world of Israel. Just want to bring out a couple more precepts dealing with the Lord only dealing with Israel. First, let's get Isaiah 40. Isaiah 40 and 1. It says, comfort ye my people, said the Lord, Salakia. Comfort ye my people, say your God. And who is my people? It's the Israelites. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her welfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she has received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins. So our iniquity has been ready to be accomplished. We went through our trials and tribulations. We went through slavery. We went through all the captivities already. So the Lord is going to redeem us and put us back on top at some point. Here soon, we don't know that day when the Lord is going to crack open those skies, but we know it's coming soon that the Lord is going to put us back on top. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem. Who is Jerusalem? Jerusalem is the people before it's a place. And cry unto her that her welfare is accomplished. What's her warfare? Warfare. Her warfare is all the things that we done been through. Read Lamentations that give you a good part of that. That her iniquity is pardoned, for she hath received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins. The voice of him that crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make straight in the desert a highway for our power. Let's get another one. Let's get Ezekiel 28. Ezekiel 28 and I'll start at 25. Ezekiel 28 and 25. Salaki. Ezekiel 28 and 25. Thus said the Lord, power, when I shall have gathered the house of Israel from the people among whom they are scattered, and shall be sanctified in them in the sight of the heathen, then shall thou dwell in their land, and I have given to my servant Jacob. And they shall dwell safely therein, and shall build houses and plant vineyards. Yea, they shall dwell with confidence, when I have executed judgment upon all those that despise them around about them, and they shall know that I am the Lord their God. So like I said, when shall I gather the house of Israel from the people among whom they are scattered? The Israelites were scattered throughout the four corners of the globe, pursuant to Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, around the 68th verse, or 64th verse. I will scatter thee among all nations, from one end of the earth into the other. So the Lord is going to gather those scattered and sanctify them in the sight of the heathen. Then shall they dwell in their land. What land is that? It's the land of Israel, which was before land of Canaan. And they shall dwell there safely therein, and build houses and plant vineyards. Yeah, and they shall dwell with confidence, when I have executed judgment upon all that despise them around about. So the Lord is going to come back and put judgment, especially on you other nations, you Edomites, and you 2/3 of the Israel. You're going to have to be executed. Luke 1. 50. Luke 1 and 54. He have holpen his servant Israel in remembrance of his mercy, as he spake unto our fathers, to Abraham, and to his seed forever. And Mary abode with her about 3 months and returned to her own house. So this in the seed of Abraham, for his seed forever. And we know the promise went from Abraham, Isaac, into Jacob. Jacob and Esau was born of Isaac. Esau got his birthright taken away. That's why Vocab Malone is doing what he's doing these days, because he's an Edomite. He got his birthright taken away, and they trying to sow in discord and all types of extraness in this ministry. They're Edomites. They're not of the fold, so they're going to do all of this negative stuff because they're not the part of the fold. They're not an Israelite. The kingdom of heaven is not for them. Isaiah 44. Isaiah 44 and 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, from I have chosen, whom I have chosen. Thus say the Lord that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou Jeshurun, who I have chosen. So who is the chosen people? It's the Israelites. So like you. Who the chosen people is? The Israelites. My servant Jacob, my servant, and Israel, who I have chosen. So the Lord has chosen Israel. He has not chosen all of these other nations. For I will pour out water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thy offspring. And they shall spring up as among the grass, as the willows by the water course. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and another one shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand upon the Lord, and surname himself by the name of Israel. That's why we have the Hebrew names. That's why we give ourselves the Hebrew names. That's part of prophecy. That's part of prophecy today. Kalakhar, that's just my name. It means smooth mountain, smooth kingdom. Salakia. Let's get another one. I didn't want to make this long. Just wanted to bring in a couple more precepts. Psalms 98. I'm going to start at the top. Sang unto the Lord, Psalms 98 and 1. Sang unto the Lord a new song, for he hath done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm have gotten him the victory. The Lord hath made known his salvation. His righteousness hath he openly showed in the sight of the heathen. He hath remembered his mercy and his truth towards the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our power. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. All the earth make a loud noise, and rejoice, and sing and praise. Sing unto the Lord with the harp, and with the harp the voice of a song. So once again, the scriptures are clear on who the Lord is dealing with this day. I mean, you're not going to break this Bible down unless you're an Israelite. You're not going to receive the understanding only if you're an Israelite. It's not going to work any other way. You got to be an Israelite at the end of the day. Isaiah 59. Isaiah 59 and 20. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, to Zazawan, unto them that turn from transgression, And Jacob, saint the Lord, as for me, this is my covenant with them, saint the Lord, my spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, saint the Lord, from henceforth and forever. So this word is not going to depart out of our mouth. We're coming back right now. We're waking up in these last days, knowing exactly who we are, what the promise we've been promised from the Lord, what he's going to do for us, and what he's going to do to these heathen, and what he's going to give us in an inheritance in the kingdom. Isaiah 14 goes into that. Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob, and yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. Now who is these strangers? Is the Israelite foreigners. And the people shall take them and bring them into their place, and then the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captive who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. You're going to oppress us, we're going to have to take you in captivity. Point blank, period. Zechariah 1 and maybe Zechariah 1:14. So the angel that communed with me said unto me, Cry thou, saying, Thus said the Lord of hosts, I am jealous for Jerusalem and for Zion with a great jealousy. I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped towards the affliction. Yeah, they help bring us down. Psalms the 83rd chapter. According to our enemies. Therefore, thus said the Lord, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built in it, said the Lord of hosts, and a line shall be stretched forth upon Jerusalem. Cry yet, saying, Thus said the Lord of hosts, my cities through prosperity, purity, Salakia, and shall yet be spared abroad. And the Lord shall yet comfort Zion, and shall yet choose Jerusalem. So again, this is only for Jerusalem. It's only for the Israelites. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you speckled bird that scattered around the four corners of the globe. This truth is only for you. They can say as much as they want to and say how we're twisting the scriptures, we're Hebrew hopscotching and all of this extra stuff. Hey, how you read the Bible? You read it precept upon precept. I know more than the ancients because I keep thy precepts. So it's all about going into the precepts, backing up something with what the hell you just read. Hosea 11, and that'll be the last one. Hosea 11:1. When Israel was a child, then I loved him and called my son out of Egypt. As they called him, so went from them they sacrificed unto Baalim, and burnt incense to graven images. I taught Ephraim also to go, taking them by their arms, but they knew not that I healed them. Yeah, the Israelites don't understand that the Lord is the one that's going to heal us and put us back. So with that said, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rahak HaKadosh, double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and Aqua, also you children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that's scattered around the four corners of the globe. Also, big shout out to your brothers that's doing the truth, that's doing this faith with truth and sincerity. Shalom.